Alright everybody, this video is going to be a little bit of a different video. I don't have any special intro for you. This video is going to be partial rant, partial review, and there's a very specific reason for that. Now, if you haven't had a chance to see the incredibly shocking, extremely wicked and vile trailer, which is the Ted Bundy biopic starring Zac Efron, then I highly recommend you to go see that. But also, I do highly recommend for you to also see the Ted Bundy tapes documentary, 4-part documentary that is on Netflix right now, because that is very eye-opening. But that's not the reason for me making this video. The reason for me making this video is to kind of put 2 and 2 together, because ever since that trailer came out, the internet has just been up in an uproar about it, and I can partially see why people are angry, but at the same time, it really annoys me, and here's why. So, the trailer portrays Zac Efron's Ted Bundy as a really charismatic, womanizing guy. Well, maybe not womanizing, but he's so charming that he can pretty much attract any woman that he wants to him. And there's the wink in the trailer, and there's all the sarcasm and charming nature that Zac Efron portrays as Ted Bundy, and that seems to have the entire internet in an uproar and seems to have everybody pissed off. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I might get some hate for this, but I think the internet is overreacting quite a bit, because everybody's talking about the fact that the trailer humanizes a monster. It makes a monster look more than what he is. It makes him look special and unique, and it makes him look like a special little snowflake. And the fact of the matter is, guys, you don't necessarily have to take my word for it. When I say the portrayal of Ted Bundy in the trailer is completely accurate, if you want to find out exactly why this statement is true and why a lot of people, including myself, are annoyed by people getting in an uproar about this, you can get yourself a Netflix free trial if you don't already have one, or if you have Netflix, get yourself on Netflix and watch that 4-part documentary, because this 4-part documentary on Netflix, it doesn't humanize Ted Bundy. It shows you for the monster that he is. It's a documentary that tells you an interview that a specific journalist had with Bundy while he was in the Florida State Prison shortly before his execution. And the tapes, this documentary not only goes into detail about that conversation, it goes into detail with pretty much everybody who knew something about or came in contact with Ted Bundy, with those victims that survived his attacks and assaults, and those people who thought he was just a good person before all the news broke out. This documentary is extremely eye-opening, and it dives deep into the charisma, into the personality, into the monster that was, Ted Bundy. Now, that's pretty much what I have to say on the matter. That's pretty much my video for today, guys, but I just want to ask you if you've seen this documentary. And if you have seen the documentary that is on Netflix right now about Ted Bundy, leave your thoughts on it down below. I want to get your concrete thoughts of what you thought of this whole situation. Do you agree with the outrage that is coming across with the trailer for extremely shocking, incredibly wicked, and vile? Do you agree with the outrage? Do you disagree with it? Let's get a conversation started. But please, whatever you say, please just be pleasant. Let's not start another argument. Within the past couple of years, I think we've seen enough arguments and enough darkness when it comes to the YouTube comments section. And if you aren't taking my word, that is a recommendation that other than the Ted Bundy thing, the Ted Bundy documentary on Netflix is actually a really well-crafted, really excellent documentary with 4 episodes inside of it that I believe you should check out. But as always, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for showing up. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right there and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.